Kelly, why do you think your parents would kick you out if you were pregnant?
Wouldn't your parents kick you out? No, that's right. They're the perfect Christians. They're always kind and compassionate. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be like that. I've just had to put up with a lot of crap my whole life. My parents think they're these great moral people, but they're total hypocrites. My dad is a sexist jerk and takes advantage of my mother, but she just worships the ground he walks on.
I'm sorry, Kelly.
Just because he's a public figure, my dad has to have everything look right. And having an unmarried, pregnant teenage daughter wouldn't be good for his PR, you know? It just would be best for all concerned if he just never has to find out.
All concerned except the baby, that is.
Abby, please, don't do this to me. Even if somehow my dad wanted me to have the kid, I know that I'm not ready to be a mom. The idea is just too weird.
But there are other people who are ready to be moms.
You mean adoption? You mean you want me to spend 9 months in misery watching my body gradually deform, only to give birth to a child, just to hoist it off to a complete stranger? Sorry, but to me, that seems even worse than abortion.
You do know that I was adopted, don't you?
No. I don't believe you ever mentioned that fact.
I guess it never occurred to me to bring it up. My birth mother got pregnant when she was a freshman in college. She wasn't married either, and she was planning to abort me.
What changed her mind?
She was invited to a meeting at a campus ministry. My real mom was one of the seniors there, and she and Dad had only been married for a few months at the time. She became friends with my birth mom and eventually persuaded her to not go through with the abortion. So Judy and Jerry Wartley adopted me. Jesus Christ adopted my birth mother, and in the process, she was able to finish college with little shame, went on to law school, and is now an attorney in Wyoming.
Do you ever have contact with her?
Some. More when I was little. She sends me cards on my birthday and that sort of thing. Some birth parents choose to not have any involvement in their child's life after they're adopted, and some choose to have a fair amount of involvement. It all depends. So, no, adoption is not worse than abortion. That is, unless you really are of the mind that the world would be better off if I'd never been born.
I'm sorry I said that. Maybe adoption isn't out of the question. I don't know. I wish you'd told me you were adopted, though. I feel like I didn't know you before.
Well, let's make a commitment. You and me. No more surface-level friendships for us. If nothing else good comes from this, at least we'll have a deeper friendship coming through this ordeal together.
Ordeal. That's a good word for it.
Okay, here we are. Women's Hope Center. Could I pray for you before we go in?
I guess. If there is a God, this is probably a good time to have him on my side.
Dear God, we don't know what your plan is for this time, but we ask that whatever happens, that nothing will happen contrary to your will.